Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessed with Videos for another update. This time it's a multimedia update, and the first one I've done this year to include home media releases as well. So pretty much the first proper multimedia update I've done this year. Although I could count the ones that I did earlier this year with the posters and cinema tickets, but this is the first one to include home media releases as well. In this update, I've got 10 cinema tickets from a mix of cinemas including Cineworld, Odeon, View and Showcase. Although the Odeon that I went to is not the one that you would expect me to go to. I'll talk more about it soon. In addition to the 26 home media releases that I've got in this update, which consist of 3 4K Blu-rays, 2 Double Play Blu-rays, 1 Triple Play 2D Blu-ray, 2 Triple Play 3D Blu-rays, and the rest are standard Blu-rays, like standard 1-disc Blu-rays, as well as 93 OWV Cinema posters in this update. So this is pretty much the biggest update I've done in a while, or at least one of the biggest multimedia updates I've done in a while. Obviously, it's the biggest one of the year so far. So without further ado, let's get started with the cinema tickets. With the first one being the subtitled version of Akira, which was recently re-released, the original anime cult classic from 1988, which recently got re-released by All the Anime, which now handles UK distribution of the film. It was previously handled by Funimation and Crunchyroll, but now UK distribution is handled by All the Anime with this re-release. Rated 15, just like it always has been. I saw this one at Cineworld in Wakefield on April 18th, 2026 at 7:30 p.m. and I was in screen 7, row E and seat 10. Now, before I get onto the next cinema ticket, I want to just explain something. Recently, I've been on holiday somewhere, just a one-night stay, but I've recently been over to Wales, back in somewhere within the middle of April. I think it was around like April 19th and April 20th, so between that time. And where I stayed, there was actually a cinema nearby, so I decided to actually go see a film there. And the cinema that I went to specifically, and where it is the Odeon Cinema Lux in Bridgend, where I saw the film Glenrothen, rated 12A. As I mentioned, I saw this at Odeon Lux in Bridgend in Wales on April 19th, 2026 at 5:50 p.m. or 17:50 as it says there. And I was in screen 9, row B and seat 6. Hence the title of the video, Here, There and Everywhere, because, well, obviously I've been to quite a few cinemas, like the usual cinemas that I go to, but I've even gone to, but this is probably the furthest cinema that I've been to since it's in Wales, and most of the cinemas that I go to are in like West Yorkshire and stuff, so this is much further than those cinemas, probably the furthest cinema that I've been to. But now let's move on from Bridgend and go to the next cinema ticket, back to Cineworld in Wakefield, where I saw the re-release of When Harry Met Sally, originally released in 1989. This was re-released because Cineworld has been doing the Rob Reiner season lately, where they have shown this film alongside This Is Spinal Tap, which I showed the cinema ticket for in a previous update. They also re-released Stand By Me, and then also they re-released A Few Good Men and Misery. Anyway, this film is rated 15, just like it always has been. I saw this, as I just said, at Cineworld in Wakefield on April 22nd, 2026 at 7:15 p.m. and I was in screen 4, row G and seat 6. Now on to the next cinema ticket, which is another re-release, Bridget Jones's Diary, which originally came out in 2001, so it was re-released for its 25th anniversary. This one's rated 15, just like it always has been. I saw this one at Showcase Cinema Deluxe in Leeds on April 23rd, 2026 at 1 p.m, and I was in screen 7, row F and seat 8. The next cinema ticket is for The Magic Faraway Tree, which is rated U. It was released by entertainment film distributors in the UK and Ireland, who in recent times haven't put out that many family films. I think the last time they brought out a proper family and or animated film was back in 2018 when they released Duck Duck Goose, which was rated PG, and I think it starred Zendaya, or starred the voice of Zendaya as one of the characters. And although in terms of family films released by EFD, I could consider The Legend of Ochi a family film as well, or sort of a family film. Although that one was rated 12A, so it's more in the older side of the older demographic of family films, more so than like the general demographic. As I mentioned, that one was rated 12A. It was one that was produced by A24, making that one of the few family and or animated films they've put out alongside Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, which they brought out in the US that Universal distributed in the UK and Ireland, and also the American dubbed release of Necha 2, which was that Chinese animated film that came out last year that ended up becoming the highest grossing animated film of all time, beating out stuff like Inside Out 2, released the previous year. Also, this is the first time that EFD has released a U-rated film, I believe, since Escape from Planet Earth, which was released in the UK in March 2014, so over 12 years ago, which was an animated film that was produced by the Weinstein Company, which EFD released many of their films in the UK and Ireland, particularly during the late 2000s and up to the mid to late 2010s when the Weinstein Company was done with for obvious reasons. Anyway, as I mentioned, this film was rated U. I saw this at Viewing Castleford on April 27th, 2026. At 19:50 or 7:50 p.m, and I was in screen 13, row E and seat 7. The next cinema ticket is for A Few Good Men, another Rob Reiner film. Rated 15. I saw this at Cineworld in Wakefield on April 29th, 2026 at 7:15 p.m, and I was in screen 4, row G and seat 6. And the next two are both classic screenings, with the first one being the 40th anniversary re-release of Highlander, which obviously came out back in 1986. Rated 15, just like it always has been. I saw this one at Viewing Castleford on May 4th, 2026, or Star Wars Day 2026, at 19:45 or 7:45 p.m. And even though this isn't a Star Wars related film, I did see it on May 4th, which just so happens to be Star Wars Day. But on the subject of Star Wars, one of the trailers that I saw before this was actually The Mandalorian and Grogu, which comes out pretty soon. As I mentioned, I saw this film at 19:45 or 7:45 p.m, and I was in screen 10, row E and seat 1. And the next one is Misery, another Rob Reiner film, and the last one to be shown as part of Cineworld's Rob Reiner season. Rated 18, even though at the start of the film it actually had the BBFC 15 rating card, probably because most modern prints of the film are rated 15, such as the DVD release and the Blu-ray release. But both on the Cineworld ticket and website, they class Misery as an 18 rated film. Probably because it was rated 18 on its original theatrical release, and also its original VHS releases as well. I saw this one at Cineworld in Wakefield on May 6, 2026 at 7:15 p.m, and I was in screen 3 and I was in row F and seat 1. Also, when it comes to Misery, I think that one was probably one of the darker, if not the darkest film that Rob Reiner directed during his time. Like, much more darker compared to some of his more light-hearted films like This Is Spinal Tap, When Harry Met Sally and Stand By Me. However, let's move on and lighten things up a bit with the next cinema ticket, which is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Rated PG, just like the 1993 Mario film and the 2023 Mario film, which the latter of which this is actually a sequel to, as you're all aware. I saw this one at Viewing Castleford on May 11th, 2026 at 20:00 or 8 p.m, and I was in screen 14, row D and seat 2. And the final cinema ticket in this update, and the most recent cinema ticket that I've got as of this update, is Michael, which is the Michael Jackson biopic. rated 12A, even though because this is a Cineworld Leeds ticket from the ticket machines rather than the counter, this doesn't feature the age rating on the ticket for some reason. Probably because of how the ticket machines would print them off. As I just said, I saw this film at Cineworld in Leeds. I saw it on May 14th, 2026 at 11 AM, and I was in Screen 3, Row K and Seat 16. Also, with both the Super Mario Galaxy movie and Michael, I've seen 2 Universal Pictures films in a row, or at least got the cinema tickets for them and stuff, and also seeing them at the cinema as well. So that concludes the cinema tickets for this update. And now onto the home media releases that I've got in this update, and boy, there are a lot of them in this one. I'll start off with the 4K Blu-rays that I've got, in which the first one is the Fantastic Four First Steps, released by Marvel Studios, Buena Vista Home Entertainment and Elevation Sales. There's disc 1, the 4K Blu-ray disc, and there's the standard Blu-ray disc. And the next one is Superman, the new 2025 one that's starting off the new DC universe headed by Peter Safran and James Gunn. Obviously, this is a release from DC Studios and also Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. And I think this is also one of the first ones to be distributed by Elevation Sales because it was on the Planet of Entertainment website. Even though this doesn't say distributed by Elevation Sales on the cover and stuff. I think one of the first ones to do that was actually F1 the movie, which came out sometime in November of 2025. And there's the disc itself. And the final 4K Blu-ray in this update is Thunderbolts, The New Avengers. This is a release from Marvel Studios, Buena Vista Home Entertainment and Elevation Sales. There's the 4K disc and there's the standard Blu-ray disc. And now on to the 2 Double Play Blu-rays that I've got in this update, in which the first one is Beastly, starring Vanessa Hudgens and Alex Pettyfer. Love is Never Ugly. This is a Lionsgate release from 2011. And the film was produced by CBS Films. There's the Blu-ray and there's the DVD. The other Double Play Blu-ray that I've got in this update is Brighton Rock, the 2010 version, based on the classic novel by Graham Greene, starring Sam Riley, Andrea Riseborough, and Helen Mirren with John Hurt. This is an Optimum Home Entertainment and Studio Canal release from 2011. There's the Optimum Home Entertainment booklet, which was called Radar, which also advertises other films that they had at the time, like The Tourist, Blue Valentine, Beautiful, Brighton Rock, which I'm obviously showing you right now, as well as Tekken and Rubber. And inside you also have, like, other stuff from Optimum, like the opportunity to win some of their back catalogue DVDs like Persepolis, This Is England, and Son of Rambo, and also Make It Happen. And you also have a poster inside, a quad poster inside that I'm not going to bother like pulling out fully, which looks like it's for Source Code, which was coming out at that time, or about to come out at that time. There's the Blu-ray disc and there's the DVD disc. And now onto the one Triple Play 2D Blu-ray that I've got in this update, which is Katy Perry, the movie Part of Me. A Paramount release from 2012. This film was also produced by In Search Pictures, MTV Films, Imagine Entertainment, and Perry Productions. You have a leaflet inside for Paramount 100 Years and some other stuff. And you have the DVD and the Blu-ray as well. Now onto the two Triple Play 3D Blu-rays which I've got in this update. And the first one is Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, starring Nicolas Cage. Brilliant according to the Daily Star. This is an Entertainment One release from 2012. There's the 3D Blu-ray disc, which you can also view in 2D, and there's the DVD as well. And the other one that I've got in this update is A Monster in Paris, from the director of Shark Tale. This is an Entertainment One release, again from 2012. And the film also stars Catherine O'Hara, in which, rest in peace to her, because she died, I think, at the end of last year, unfortunately. There's the Blu-ray and there's the DVD. With all that with all the other stuff shown, now onto the standard one-disc Blu-rays in this update. The first one being 44-inch Chest, from the writers of Sexy Beast, The Measure of Revenge, starring Ray Winstone, Ian McShane, John Hurt, Tom Wilkinson, Stephen Delane, and Joanne Whalley. Compelling viewing. Think Reservoir Dogs. 4 stars according to Bizarre Magazine. This is a Momentum Pictures release from 2010. And there's the disc itself. Next one is The Bad Guys 2. Includes the short Little Lies and Alibis, which was shown in front of some screenings of Dogman. This is a DreamWorks Animation, Universal Pictures Home Entertainment, and Spirit Entertainment release from 2025. And there's the disc itself. Next one is Bring Her Back, from Danny and Michael Filippo, the directors of Talk to Me. This is a Sony Pictures Home Entertainment and Elevation Sales release from 2025. And there's the disc itself. Next one is Cocaine Bear, the Maximum Rampage edition, from Universal Pictures, Medium Rare Entertainment, and Spirit Entertainment, and also Fremantle as well, released in 2023. You also have a reversible cover inside, and the disc itself. Next one is Dangerous Animals, from Vertigo releasing Kaleidoscope Home Entertainment and Elevation Sales from 2025. And there's the disc itself. Next one is Hard Target, a John Woo film starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. Don't hunt what you can't kill. This is a Universal, Medium Rare Entertainment, and Fremantle and Spirit Entertainment release. The film itself is from 1993, but the Blu-ray is from 2020, presumably earlier in the year because of the older 18 certificate being used before they started using the current ones on Blu-rays in around the summer of 2020. And there's the disc itself. Next one is Heart Eyes, from the Paramount Scares label, because Paramount released this film internationally, but it was released by Sony through Screen Gems in the US. Even though at the start the Blu-ray still uses the Sony print of the film instead of having the Paramount and Republic Pictures logos plaster over it. Anyway, this is a Paramount and Elevation sales release, obviously. This one's from 2025. And there's the disc itself. One of the few times that currently Paramount actually puts disc artwork on their Blu-ray discs instead of like having the usual blue background artwork that they have on most of their Blu-rays nowadays. Next one is I Know What You Did Last Summer, the 2025 Legacy sequel / reboot from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment and Elevation Sales, released in 2025. And there's the disc itself. Next one is Karate Kid Legends, verified hot on Rotten Tomatoes. This is a Sony Pictures Home Entertainment and Elevation Sales release from 2025. And there's the disc itself. Next one is The Men Who Stare at Goats, starring George Clooney, Jeff Bridges, Ewan McGregor, and Kevin Spacey. Based on a mind-bending true story. No goats, no glory. Momentum Pictures release from 2010. The film itself is from 2009, though. And it's also a co-production with Winchester Capital Management and BBC Films, as well as Smokehouse Pictures. And there's the disc itself. Next one is the Naked Gun, the 2025 version with Liam Neeson and trying to remember the other actress that was in there. Probably say on the back. This is a Paramount and Elevation sales release from 2025. Co-produced by Domain Entertainment and Fuzzy Door Productions. Oh, and the actress that was in it is Pamela Anderson. Now I remember. It also stars Paul Walter Hauser, Kevin Durand, and Danny Huston. And there's the disc itself, using the same blue background artwork that Paramount puts on most of their UK Blu-rays nowadays, with the exception of stuff like Heart Eyes, which I just recently showed. And the next one in this update is Piece by Piece, the Lego biopic, the biopic of Pharrell Williams that is done in the style of Lego. Turn up the volume on your imagination, directed by Morgan Neville. This is also the first theatrical Lego movie to be distributed by Universal under their deal with Lego, which they signed in 2019 after leaving Warner Brothers, and it took them like 5 years to release their first one, which is this. And there's a possibility that Lego will do more with Universal in terms of films in the future. This is a release from Focus Features, Universal Pictures Home Entertainment, and Spirit Entertainment. Film itself is from 2024, but the Blu-rays from 2025. And there's the disc itself. And that squeaking noise from earlier was just someone opening a door in another room, in case you were wondering. Next Blu-ray in this update is The Rise and Fall of a White-Collar Hooligan, and also The Rise and Fall of a White-Collar Hooligan 2, England Away. Both directed by Paul Tanter. This is a release from Entertainment One from 2013. And I know what you're thinking, that why are you not putting this into a double pack Blu-ray section? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's 2 films on 1 disc. That's why. Next one is Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan in a dual role, from Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther and Creed. This is a Warner Brothers Home Entertainment release from 2025, co-produced by Proximity Media and Domain Entertainment. And there's the disc itself. Next one is Smurfs, the 2025 one with Rihanna as Smurfette. From Paramount and Elevation Sales. The Blu-ray and DVD are rated PG, but this film was rated U theatrically in the UK. The film was released under the Paramount Animation label in association with Domain Entertainment. And there's the disc itself, but it kept its G rating in Ireland. Next one is Until Dawn, from the director of Lights Out and Annabelle Creation. This is a Sony Pictures Home Entertainment and Elevation Sales release from 2025. And there's the disc itself. Next one is Weapons, from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment, and I think Elevation Sales as well, because this might have been on the Planet of Entertainment website. Even though, just like with Superman, it doesn't mention Elevation Sales on the cover. And there's the disc itself. And the final Blu-ray in this update, and the final home media release overall in this update, is Youth in Revolt, starring Michael Cera, Portia Doubleday, with Justin Long and Ray Liotta and Steve Buscemi. Also, rest in peace to Ray Liotta as well. How far would one guy go for the girl of his dreams? This is a Momentum Pictures release from 2010. And there's the disc itself. And that concludes the home media releases in this update. And if you thought that that was going to be the biggest part of the update, then you haven't seen much yet. Or in fact, you haven't seen nothing yet. Because the biggest part of the update is just right around the corner. You'll see. Now onto the single biggest part of the update, which is the OWV Cinema posters, in which I've got 93 of them to show in this update. In which the first one is Bolt, starring John Travolta and Miley Cyrus. Rated PG. Its original release year was 2008. Its UK theatrical release date was February 6, 2009. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Next one is The Princess and the Frog, rated U. Its original release year was 2009. Its UK theatrical release date was January 29th, 2010. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Next one is Tangled. They're taking adventure to new lengths. Rated PG. Its original release year was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was January 28, 2011. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Next one is Alice in Wonderland, the 2010 version that was directed by Tim Burton and stars on the poster Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. And the film was rated PG. Its original release year was 2010. Its UK theatrical release date was March 5th, 2010. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures, Roth Films, Tim Burton Productions, and the Zanuck Company. Next one is Old Dogs, starring John Travolta and Robin Williams, rated PG. Its original release year was 2009. Its UK theatrical release date was March 19th, 2010. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Tapestry Films. Next one is Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and from the producer of Pirates of the Caribbean, which is Jerry Bruckheimer, and directed by Mike Newell. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2010, its UK theatrical release date was May 21st, 2010, and its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Joe Bruckheimer Films. Next one is Exit 8, rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was April 24th, 2026. And its UK theatrical distributor was Vertigo Releasing. And it was released by Vertigo Releasing, BFI with funding from the National Lottery, Neon, Story Inc., Toho, and Goodfellas International. Next one is Migration, rated U. Its original release year was 2023, its UK theatrical release date was February 2nd, 2024, and its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures. And it was released by Universal Pictures and Illumination Entertainment, or more commonly known as just Illumination. Next one is Hokum, starring Adam Scott and directed by Damien McCarthy, rated 15. Its original release year was 2026, its UK theatrical release date was May 1st, 2026, and its UK theatrical distributor was Black Bear Pictures. And it was released by Black Bear Pictures, Neon, Imagination Abu Dhabi, as well as some other companies like Tailored Features, Screen Island, Spooky Pictures, and Queature Features. Next one is Eddington, written and directed by Ari Aster, the director of films like Beau is Afraid, Hereditary, and Midsommar. Hindsight is 2020, which makes reference to the fact that this film is set in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2025, its UK theatrical release date was August 22nd, 2025, and its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures. And it was released by Universal Pictures, Focus Features, A24, Square Peg Films, 828 Productions, Access Entertainment, and IPR.VC. Although in the credits over there, there's actually a typo for that. They actually spelled that company as the typo as IPVR.VC, where it's actually IPR.VC, according to their logo. Next one is Fackham Hall, which is rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was December 12, 2025, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film alongside Elysian Film Group Distribution, Archery Pictures, 2 and 2 Pictures, Headgear Films, and Metral Technology, and also Vacancy Film Fund alongside other companies. Next one is Marty Supreme, starring Timothy Chalamet and directed by Josh Safdie, Dream Big, rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was December 26, 2025, so Boxing Day 2025. In selected cinemas, that was, because it wasn't released to most cinemas until New Year's Day 2026, so January 1st, 2026. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film alongside A24 Films and Central Media, the production company of Josh Safdie. Next one is The Smashing Machine, which is written and directed by Benny Safdie, who is the brother of Josh Safdie, and also provided the voice for Bowser Jr. in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Anyway, this film stars Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt, rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was October 3rd, 2025, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film alongside A24 Films, Out for the Count Productions, and 7 Bucks Productions. Next one is The Legend of Ochi, starring Helena Zengel, Finn Wolfhard, Emily Watson, and Willem Dafoe. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2025, its UK theatrical release date was August 1st, 2025, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film alongside A24 Films, Neighbourhood Watch Productions, Access Entertainment, IPR.VC, Encyclopedia Pictura and Agbo. Next one is Primate, rated 18. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was January 30th, 2026, and its UK theatrical distributor was Paramount Pictures, who released the film alongside Domain Entertainment and 18HS Productions. Next one is The Salt Path, based on the best-selling book by Raina Wynn, starring Gillian Anderson and Jason Isaacs, rated 12A. Life, one step at a time. Its original release year was 2024, its UK theatrical release date was May 30th, 2025, and its UK theatrical distributor was Black Bear Pictures, who released the film in the UK alongside BBC Film, Rocket Science, Lip Sync Productions, Number 9 Films, and Shadow Play Features. Next one is Ghostbusters, the infamous 2016 gender-swapped reboot, rated 12A. Its original release year was 2016. Its UK theatrical release date was July 11th, 2016, and its UK theatrical distributor was Sony Pictures Releasing International, who released the film alongside Sony, Columbia Pictures, Village Roadshow Pictures, Ghost Corps, and the Montecito Picture Company. Next one is The Smurfs, the 2011 version that was directed by Raja Gosnell. Adventure doesn't get any bigger, rated U. Its original release year was 2011, its UK theatrical release date was August 10th, 2011, and its UK theatrical distributor was Sony Pictures Releasing International. And it was released by them alongside Columbia Pictures, Sony Make Believe, 3D World created by Sony, the Kerner Entertainment Company, and Sony Pictures Animation. The latter of which this was the last film, at least theatrically, to use their original 2006 logo, because starting with Arthur Christmas, they started using a new logo, which they used up until, I think, Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween in 2018, and starting with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that's when they started using their current logo, which you can also see on some of their other films, such as The Angry Birds Movie 2, Wish Dragon, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, Vivo, Hotel Transylvania Transformania, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Fixed, and most recently with Goat. Speaking of the Smurfs, the next poster in this update is The Smurfs 2. Get ready to get naughty. Just like the first one, it was also directed by Raja Gosnell. Rated U. Its original release year was 2013. Its UK theatrical release date was July 31st, 2013. And its UK theatrical distributor was Sony Pictures Releasing International, who released the film alongside Columbia Pictures, Sony Make Believe, 3D World created by Sony, Sony Entertainment Network, the Kerner Entertainment Company, Sony Pictures Animation, and Hemisphere Media Capital. Next poster in this update is One Day, starring Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis, based on the #1 international bestseller, 20 Years, 2 People, rated 12A. Its original release year was 2011, its UK theatrical release date was August 24th, 2011, and its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures, who released the film alongside Focus Features International, Film 4 Productions, Random House Films, and Colour Force Productions. From the director of An Education, which is Lone Scherfig. Next poster in this update is Florence Foster Jenkins, from the director of The Queen and Philomena, and starring Meryl Streep and Hugh Grant. The inspiring true story of the world's worst singer, rated PG. Its original release year was 2016, its UK theatrical release date was May 6, 2016, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Pathé, BBC Films, and QWERTY Films. Also, that director I just mentioned is Stephen Frears. Next one is A United Kingdom, starring David Oyelowo and Rosamund Pike. The true story of a love that shook an empire, rated 12A. Its original release year was 2016, its UK theatrical release date was November 25th, 2016, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Pathé, BBC Films, Ingenious Media, BFI Film Forever with funding from the National Lottery, Canal Plus, Cineplus, and among other companies. Next one is Viceroy's House, directed by Gurinder Chadha. The End of an Empire, The Birth of Two Nations. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2017. Its UK theatrical release date was March 3rd, 2017. And its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Pathé, Reliance Entertainment, BBC Films, Ingenious Media, BFI Film Forever with National Lottery funding, and also Bendit Films. Next one is The Outrun, starring Saoirse Ronan, based on the best-selling memoir by Amy Liptrot, directed by Nora Fingscheid. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. But hopefully it doesn't sound like a swear word. I hope. I tried my best to pronounce it, but I didn't want to pronounce it in a way that sounded like I was saying a swear word. Anyway, the film was rated 15. Its original release year was 2024. Its UK theatrical release date was September 27th, 2024, and its UK theatrical distributor was Studio Canal, who released the film alongside BBC Films, Screen Scotland, Protagonist Pictures, Arcade Pictures, among other companies. Next one is Megalopolis, A Fable, the 2024 box office failure directed by Francis Ford Coppola. If you can't see a better future, build one. And it does have an all-star cast such as Adam Driver, Aubrey Plaza, Shia LaBeouf, Jon Voight, Jason Schwartzman, Lawrence Fishburne, and Dustin Hoffman. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2024. Its UK theatrical release date was September 27th, 2024, so the same day that The Outrun came out, which I just showed the poster for previously. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film alongside Utopia Films and American Zoetrope. Next one is This Thing On, starring Will Arnett and Laura Dern, and directed by Bradley Cooper. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was January 30th, 2026. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Searchlight Pictures, TSG Entertainment, Lear Pictures, and Electric Avenue Productions. Next one is The Favourite, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos and starring Olivia Colman, Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2018. Its UK theatrical release date was January 1st, 2019. And its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox. And this was one of the last films to be distributed by them before they were acquired by Disney and absorbed into Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And the film was released by Fox Searchlight Pictures, Film 4 Productions, Waypoint Entertainment, Element Pictures, Scarlet Films, TSG Entertainment, BFI Film Forever, funded by the National Lottery, the Irish Film Board, and Endeavour Content. Next one is another Yorgos Lanthimos film, which is his most recent one, Bugonia, starring Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was October 31st, 2025, so Halloween 2025, and its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures, who released the film alongside Focus Features, Fremantle, CJENM, Element Pictures, which is a Fremantle company, and as well as Square Peg Films and Pith Productions and Fruit Tree Enterprises, which I believe is the production company of actress Emma Stone. Next one is The Queen, directed by Stephen Frears and starring Helen Mirren. Queen of a Nation, Queen of Hearts. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2006. Its UK theatrical release date was September 15th, 2006, and its UK theatrical distributor was Pathé, who released the film alongside Granada Films, Pathé Ren Productions, BIM Distribution, France 3 Cinema, and Canal Plus. And the next poster in this update is Ask the Dust, directed by the Academy Award-winning writer of Chinatown, starring Colin Farrell and Salma Hayek. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2006. Its UK theatrical release date was June 2nd, 2006, and its UK theatrical distributor was Pathé, who released the film alongside Capital Films, Cruise Wagner Productions, VIP Media Fonds 3, and Ascendant Pictures, and it was released in North America by Paramount Classics. Next one is The Reader, starring Kate Winslet and Ray Fiennes. Behind the mystery lies a truth that will make you question everything you know, based on the best-selling novel, rated 15. Its original release year was 2008. Its UK theatrical release date was January 2nd, 2009, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK, also with the poster of the film featuring the 1987 print logo for Entertainment Film. I think this was one of the last posters to do so before they started using their current print logo that they're currently using, which they started using in either late 2008 or even early 2009. And the film was also produced by the Weinstein Company and Mirage Enterprises. Next one is Tulip Fever from Deborah Mogak, author of The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, and Tom Stoppard, the director of who also did Shakespeare in Love, and directed by Justin Chadwick. And the cast includes Alicia Vikander, Dane DeHaan, Jack O'Connell, Holiday Granger, Tom Hollander, with Zach Galifianakis, and Christoph Waltz and Judi Dench. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2017, and that was when it was released in the US by the Weinstein Company, although its UK theatrical release date was December 7th, 2018. They probably delayed it in the UK to remove the Weinstein Company from the film's credits, and also because of the whole Harvey Weinstein scandal and stuff, which impacted many of the Weinstein Company's other upcoming films, leading them to be delayed and sold to other companies. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film alongside Worldview Entertainment and Paramount Pictures. Next one is Mary Magdalene, from the director of Lion and the producers of The King's Speech, starring Rooney Mara, Joaquin Phoenix, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Tahar Rahim. Guessing that's how you pronounce some of their names. Her Story Will Be Told. And this is another film that was originally going to be released in the US by the Weinstein Company, but they ended up selling the American rights to this film to IFC Films, which is now known as Independent Film Company. However, the UK release kept pretty much the same, rated 12A. Its original release year was 2018. Its UK theatrical release date was March 16th, 2018, and its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures, who released the film in the UK alongside Focus Features, Film 4 Productions, Cross City Films, Seesaw Films, and Porchlight Films. Next one is The Magdalene Sisters, from award-winning director Peter Mullen. In a place that defied belief, their only hope was each other. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was February 21st, 2003, and its UK theatrical distributor was Momentum Pictures, who released the film alongside Scottish Screen, the Film Council funded by National Lottery, as well as the Irish Film Board. This film was released in the US by Miramax Films, which back then was operated by the Weinsteins. So this wasn't the first time that the Weinsteins were involved in. So this was another one of the. So with Mary Magdalene, that wasn't the only time that the Weinsteins were involved at some point in a film based on the Magdalene family and stuff, because there was also this film as well back in the early 2000s. Next one is Dark Blue, starring Kurt Russell and Ving Rhames. 1992, LA is at boiling point. One cop's turning up the heat. From the writers of LA Confidential and Training Day. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was July 4th, 2003. So in America, it would have been Independence Day 2003, even though this film in America was released earlier in 2003, I believe. And its UK theatrical distributor was Momentum Pictures, who released the film alongside Intermedia Films, United Artists, and Alphaville Films and Cosmic Pictures. Next one is Blue Crush, Take the Risk, Feel the Rush. Rated 12A for moderate sex references and peril. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was April 4th, 2003. And its UK theatrical distributor was Momentum Pictures, who released the film in the UK alongside Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment. Next one is Bright Young Things, directed by Stephen Fry, rated 15. Sex, scandal, celebrity. Some things never change. Its original release year was 2003. Its UK theatrical release date was October 3rd, 2003. And its UK theatrical distributor was Icon Film Distribution, who released the film in the UK alongside the Film Consortium, the UK Film Council with National Lottery funding, as well as Revolution Films, not to be confused with Revolution Studios, as they're both entirely different companies. Next one is Star Trek Nemesis, A Generation's Final Journey Begins, rated 12A for moderate violence. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was January 3rd, 2003, so one of the first films to be released in 2003 in the UK. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film in the UK through Paramount Pictures, which still had its 90th anniversary logo at the time, or the 90th anniversary version of its 2002 logo at the time. Next one is The Chronicles of Riddick, starring Vin Diesel, Thandie Newton, Carl Urban, Colm Feore, and Judi Dench. All the power in the universe can't change destiny. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2004. Its UK theatrical release date was August 27th, 2004. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film in the UK through Universal Pictures. And the film was also produced by Radar Pictures and One Race Films, the latter of which is the production company of Vin Diesel, and is also known for producing some of the Fast and Furious films, particularly the more recent ones. Next poster in this update is The Ring. Before you die, you see. This film was directed by Gore Verbinski, who is also known for doing the original Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, as well as Rango, and just recently, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. The film is rated 15. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was February 21st, 2003, the same day that the Magdalene Sisters came out in the UK, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film in the UK under DreamWorks Pictures, and the film was also co-produced by Parks McDonald Productions and Benderspink. Next one is Dragonheart, You Will Believe. Rated PG. Its original release year was 1996. Its UK theatrical release date was October 18th, 1996, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film under Universal Pictures, and it was also co-produced by Raffaella De Laurentiis, who I guess is related in some way to Dino De Laurentiis. Next poster is Species. For 3 million years, the human race has been at the top of the evolutionary ladder. Nothing lasts forever. Rated 18. Its original release year was 1995. Its UK theatrical release date was September 29th, 1995. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film under MGM. Next one is Star Trek Insurrection. The battle for paradise has begun. Rated PG. Its original release year was 1998. Its UK theatrical release date was January 1st, 1999, so New Year's Day of 1999, and its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film under Paramount Pictures. Next one is Star Trek First Contact, Planet Earth. Population 9 billion. Non-human. Resistance is futile. Rated 12. Its original release year was 1996. Its UK theatrical release date was December 13th, 1996. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film through Paramount Pictures. Next one is Star Trek Generations. 2 Captains, 1 Destiny. Rated PG. Its original release year was 1994. Its UK theatrical release date was February 10th, 1995. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film through Paramount Pictures. Next one is Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, which is rated PG. The battle for peace has begun. 2 Oscar nominations at the time. Its original release year was 1991. Its UK theatrical release date was February 14th, 1992, so Valentine's Day of 1992. And its UK theatrical distributor was United International Pictures, who released the film through Paramount Pictures, a Paramount Communications company at the time. Next one is Sleepless in Seattle, starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, rated PG. Its original release year was 1993. Its UK theatrical release date was September 24th, 1993, and its UK theatrical distributor was Columbia TriStar Film Distributors International. And it was released by TriStar Pictures. And I think it was the first film to feature the 1993 to 2015 TriStar Pictures logo. Next one is Sleepless, starring Jamie Foxx and Michelle Monaghan. Don't judge a cop by his cover. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2017. Its UK theatrical release date was May 5th, 2017. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One, who released the film alongside Open Road Films, Riverstone Pictures, which is a Reliance Entertainment company, and Vertigo Entertainment. Next one is Last Action Hero, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, rated 15. Its original release year was 1993. Its UK theatrical release date was July 30th, 1993, and its UK theatrical distributor was Columbia TriStar Film Distributors International. And it was released by Oak Productions and distributed under the Columbia Pictures label. Also, this was the first film to feature the original version of the current Columbia Pictures logo, which they've been using that logo in one form or another since 1993, so over 30 years by this point. Next one is Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray. He's having the day of his life over and over again. Rated PG. Its original release year was 1993. Its UK theatrical release date was May 7th, 1993, and its UK theatrical distributor was Columbia TriStar Film Distributors International, and it was released by Columbia Pictures. Next one is Hampstead, starring Diane Keaton and Brendan Gleeson, and directed by Joel Hopkins. See Love from a New Perspective. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2017. Its UK theatrical release date was June 23rd, 2017. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One. And it was released by them alongside Motion Picture Capital, Silver Reel, Akosi Films, Cornerstone Films, and Cutting Edge Group, and also the Weinstein Company as well. And coincidentally, it was also produced by Bob and Harvey Weinstein, so it was one of Harvey Weinstein's last films before the obvious scandal happened. Next one is The Promise, starring Oscar Isaac, Charlotte Le Bon, and Christian Bale. Empires Fall, Love Survives. Inspired by true events. from Terry George, the Academy Award-winning director of Hotel Rwanda. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2016, its UK theatrical release date was April 28th, 2017, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One, who released the film alongside Sierra Affinity Survival Pictures, which their logo's over there, and it was also produced by Phoenix Pictures. And in the US, the film was distributed by Open Road Films. Next one is Miss Sloan, or Miss Sloan, starring Jessica Chastain. She Will Stop at Nothing. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2016. Its UK theatrical release date was May 12, 2017. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One, who released the film alongside EuropaCorp, Film Nation Entertainment, Archery Pictures, France 2 Cinema, Canal Plus and Cine Plus, as well as France Televisions. Next one is The Shack, from the producer of Life of Pi and The Blind Side, based on the New York Times bestseller, starring Sam Worthington, Octavia Spencer and Tim McGraw. You're Never as Alone as You Think. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2017. Its UK theatrical release date was June 9th, 2017. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One. And it was released by Entertainment One and Summit Entertainment, a Lionsgate company. Next one is The House with a Clock in Its Walls. Discover a Place Where Magic Lives, starring Jack Black and Cate Blanchett. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2018. Its UK theatrical release date was September 21st, 2018. And its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One, who released the film alongside Amblin Entertainment, Reliance Entertainment, and Mythology Entertainment. Next one is Zero Dark 30, starring Jessica Chastain, from the Academy Award-winning writer and director of The Hurt Locker. For 10 years, one woman never stopped searching for the most wanted man in history. Rated 15 for strong language, violence, and scenes of torture. Its original release year was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was January 25th, 2013. And its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures. And it was released by them, and Universal was still using their 100th anniversary version of their current logo at that time. And it was also released by Panorama Media International and Annapurna Pictures. Next one is Lincoln, starring Daniel Day-Lewis and directed by Steven Spielberg. And the film was rated 12A for infrequent, moderate war violence, gore, and strong language. Its original release year was 2012. Its UK theatrical release date was January 25th, 2013, so the exact same day that Zero Dark 30 came out in the UK. And its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox. And it was released by 20th Century Fox, DreamWorks Pictures, Reliance Entertainment, Participant Media, Amblin Entertainment, and the Kennedy Marshall Company. Next one is The Lincoln Lawyer, starring Matthew McConaughey, based on the best-selling novel by Michael Connelly, screenplay by John Romano, and directed by Brad Furman. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2011, its UK theatrical release date was March 18th, 2011, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside Lakeshore Entertainment, Lionsgate Films, Sydney Kimmel Entertainment, and Stone Village Pictures. Next one is The Good Shepherd, starring Matt Damon, Angelina Jolie, Robert De Niro, Alec Baldwin, Billy Crudup, Michael Gambon, William Hurt, and John Turturro. All our dirty secrets start here. The untold story of the most powerful covert agency in the world. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2006. Its UK theatrical release date was February 23rd, 2007, and its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures, who released the film alongside Morgan Creek Productions, Tribeca Productions, and American Zoetrope. Next one is Man of the Year, starring Robin Williams. Elections are made to be broken. The film was rated 12A for one use of strong language and moderate sex references. Its original release year was 2006. Its UK theatrical release date was November 2nd, 2007, and its UK theatrical distributor was Paramount Pictures, who released the film in the UK alongside Morgan Creek Productions. And the film was released in the US by Universal Pictures, and coincidentally, Universal would end up handling UK home media distribution of this film, whereas Paramount only handled UK theatrical distribution for the film. Next one is Sydney White, starring Amanda Bynes. Freshman Year is No Fairy Tale. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2007. Its UK theatrical release date was September 12, 2008. And its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures, who released the film alongside Morgan Creek Productions. Next one is Bruce Almighty, starring Jim Carrey and also Morgan Freeman, Jennifer Aniston, Philip Baker Hall, and Steve Carell, and directed by Tom Shadyac. If you could be God for 1 week, what would you do? Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2003. Its UK theatrical release date was June 27th, 2003, and its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International, who released the film alongside Spyglass Entertainment, Universal Pictures, and Shady Acres Entertainment, which is the production company of Tom Shadyac. Next one is Evan Almighty, the sequel to Bruce Almighty, and from the director of Bruce Almighty as well, so directed by Tom Shadyac again, and starring Steve Carell and Morgan Freeman. Meet God's new chosen one and his flock. Rated PG. Its original release year was 2007, its UK theatrical release date was August 3rd, 2007, and its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures. And it was released by Universal Pictures, Spyglass Entertainment, Relativity Media, Original Film, Shady Acres Entertainment, and Barbara Birnbaum Productions. Next one is Bean, the Ultimate Disaster Movie, starring Rowan Atkinson, and rated PG. Its original release year was 1997, its UK theatrical release date was August 1st, 1997, and its UK theatrical distributor was Polygram Filmed Entertainment, who released the film alongside Working Title Films and Tiger Aspect Films. Next one is Mr. Bean's Holiday, which is the sequel to Bean the Ultimate Disaster Movie. Disaster is a small step away. And this was also the official film of Red Nose Day for 2007. Because back then they would usually have a film that they would sometimes have a film that would tie into that would be promoted as the official film of Red Nose Day for its specific year. This was the one for 2007, and the one for 2005 was actually Racing Stripes, just to name another example. The film was rated PG. Its original release year was 2007. Its UK theatrical release date was March 24th, 2007. Or at least that was when the previews were. The film was officially in cinemas on March 30th, 2007. And its UK theatrical distributor was Universal Pictures. And it was released by Universal Pictures, Studio Canal, Working Title Films, and Tiger Aspect Pictures. Next one is A Most Violent Year. New York City, 1981. A Dangerous Time to Build an Empire. Starring Oscar Isaac, Jessica Chastain, David Oyelowo, Alessandro Nivola, and Albert Brooks. From Academy Award nominee director J.C. Chandor, who also did, I believe he also did a film in 2013 starring Robert Redford called All Is Lost, where he's pretty much literally the only star in that film, or at least for the majority of that film. I think there were just 2 actors in that film overall. As I watched that film, as you might remember, a few years ago. Like, I think it was back in 2024 that I watched it. I think he also directed another film that I believe was Margin Call. Anyway, A Most Violent Year was rated 15. Its original release year was 2014. Its UK theatrical release date was January 23rd, 2015. And its UK theatrical distributor was Icon Film Distribution, who released the film in the UK alongside Film Nation Entertainment, Participant Media, Image Nation Abu Dhabi, Before the Door Pictures, Washington Square Films, and Old Bull Pictures. Next one is A Most Wanted Man, directed by Anton Corbijn. From master spy novelist John le Carre, best-selling Carre, I don't know how to pronounce it. John le Carre, I'm going to go with that. Best-selling author of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Starring Philip Seymour Hoffman, Rachel McAdams, Willem Dafoe, and Robin Wright. The film was rated 15. Its original release year was 2014. Its UK theatrical release date was September 12, 2014, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment One, who released the film in the UK, whereas Lionsgate and Roadside Attractions released the film in the US. And the film was also produced by Film 4 Productions, Demarest Films, Senator Film International, Film Nation Entertainment, the Media Programme of the European Union, Pot Boiler Productions, The Ink Factory, and Amusement Park Films. Next one is Star Wars, the original 1977 film that started it all. May the Force be with you. Rated U. Its original release year was 1977. Its UK theatrical release date was December 27th, 1977. And its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Lucasfilm Limited. Next one is Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. The Star Wars saga continues. Rated U. Its original release year was 1980, its UK theatrical release date was May 21st, 1980, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Lucasfilm Limited. And rounding off the original releases of the original Star Wars trilogy is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. The saga continues. Rated U. Its original release year was 1983, its UK theatrical release date was June 2nd, 1983, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Lucasfilm Limited. And still keeping within the Star Wars films for the next few film posters, is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Every saga has a beginning. Rated U. Its original release year was 1999. Its UK theatrical release date was July 15th, 1999, and its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Lucasfilm, and in some cinemas it used THX sound. Next one is Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Rated PG. This was the first Star Wars film to be rated PG in the UK on its original release. The first one to not be rated U in the UK on its original release as well. Its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was May 16th, 2002. And its UK theatrical distributor was 20th Century Fox, who released the film alongside Lucasfilm, and again, in some cinemas it used Lucasfilm THX sound. Moving on from Star Wars now, the next film poster I've got in this update is In the Blink of an Eye. All we share and all we experience echoes across time. Starring Kate McKinnon, Rashida Jones and Daveed Diggs. And directed by Academy Award winner Andrew Stanton, who, as you may know, is also the director of several Pixar films such as Finding Nemo, Finding Dory and WALL-E, and he also directed the 2012 film John Carter. And on the subject of Disney and Pixar, he's also directing Toy Story 5, which is coming out very soon in June of this year. And I'm really looking forward to Toy Story 5 as well. Anyway, In the Blink of an Eye was rated 15. Its original release year was 2026, its UK streaming release date was February 27th, 2026, and its UK streaming distributor was Disney+. in which it was released under Hulu, and it was released by Searchlight Pictures and also Mighty Engine Productions. Next one is The Testament of Anne Lee, directed by Mona Fastvold and written by Mona Fastvold and Brady Corbett. Fearlessly feral, according to The Telegraph, and starring Amanda Seyfried. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2025. Its UK theatrical release date was February 27th, 2026. So in the UK, 2 Searchlight films came out on the same day, although one was on streaming and one was theatrical. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Searchlight Pictures, Annapurna Pictures, Kaplan Morrison, Intake Films, Mid-March Media, First Gen Content, Mizzle Media, Art Class Films, Carte Blanche, Parable Studios, Creative Artists Agency or CAA Media Finance, and Charades International. Next one is Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. Rated 15. Its original release year was 2026. Its UK theatrical release date was March 20th, 2026. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Searchlight Pictures, TSG Entertainment, New Republic Pictures, Project X Entertainment, Finson Films, and Mythology Entertainment. Next one is actually Ready or Not, the first one. In-Laws Can Be Murder. Rated 18. Its original release year was 2019. Its UK theatrical release date was September 25th, 2019. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Fox Searchlight Pictures, 25 years. This was also one of their first releases, one of their first few releases after the Disney acquisition in March of that year. But it was a few months before both 20th Century Fox and Fox Searchlight Pictures got renamed to 20th Century Studios and Searchlight Pictures, respectively. And the film was also co-produced by TSG Entertainment, Mythology Entertainment, Vinson Films, and Radio Silence Productions. Next one is What We Do in the Shadows, from the creator of Flight of the Conchords, and directed and starring Taika Waititi, rated 15. Its original release year was 2014. Its UK theatrical release date was November 21st, 2014. And its UK theatrical distributor was Metrodome Distribution, who released the film alongside the New Zealand Film Commission, Unison Films, Defender Films, the New Zealand Documentary Board, L Driver Productions, and Shadows Productions. Next one is The Help, based on the sensational bestseller, written for the screen and directed by Tate Taylor, and starring Jessica Chastain, Viola Davis, Bryce Dallas Howard, Alison Janney, Octavia Spencer, Emma Stone, among other actors and actresses. Rated 12A for racism theme and one scene of crude behaviour. The film's original release year was 2011. Its UK theatrical release date was October 26, 2011, and its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Touchstone Pictures, DreamWorks Pictures, Reliance Entertainment, Participant Media, Imagination Abu Dhabi, 1492 Pictures, and Harbinger Pictures, or Harbinger Pictures. Don't know how to pronounce it necessarily. Next one is Bob Roberts, starring Tim Robbins, and also written and directed by Tim Robbins. Rated 15. Its original release year was 1992. Its UK theatrical release date was September 11th, 1992. And its UK theatrical distributor was Rank Film Distributors. Vote first, ask questions later. And it was released by Rank Film Distributors, Polygram Filmed Entertainment, Working Title Films, and Live Entertainment. And I believe this was released in the US by Paramount Pictures and Miramax Films. Next one is Glengarry Glen Ross, A Story for Everyone Who Works for a Living, starring Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Ed Harris, Alan Arkin, Kevin Spacey, and Jonathan Pryce. Rated 15. Its original release year was 1992. Its UK theatrical release date was October 30th, 1992, and its UK theatrical distributor was Rank Film Distributors, who released the film alongside August Entertainment and Zupnik Enterprises. And the film was released in the US by New Line Cinema. Next one is Reservoir Dogs, Let's Go to Work, featuring Mr. Blonde, Mr. Brown, Mr. White, Nice Guy Eddie, Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink, and Mr. Blue. And written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Rated 18. And it was also part of the official selection for the Cannes Film Festival. Its original release year was 1992, its UK theatrical release date was January 15th, 1993, and its UK theatrical distributor was Rank Film Distributors, who released the film alongside Polygram Filmed Entertainment, Lawrence Bender Productions, and Live Entertainment, and it was released in the US by Miramax Films, starting a long-standing relationship with Miramax Films and Quentin Tarantino, or even Tarantino and the Weinsteins in general, because they still continued their partnership when under the Weinstein Company years later. Up until the last film that was co-produced between Tarantino and the Weinsteins was The Hateful Eight, because with his next film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he released that with Columbia Pictures, which is part of Sony. Next one is Real Steel, starring Hugh Jackman and directed by Sean Levy. Courage is Stronger Than Steel. Rated 12A. Its original release year was 2011. Its UK theatrical release date was October 14th, 2011. And its UK theatrical distributor was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. And it was released by Touchstone Pictures, DreamWorks Pictures, Reliance Entertainment, 21 Laps Entertainment, and Montford Murphy. And also Image Movers, since it was produced by Robert Zemeckis. Although not all of Robert Zemeckis' films were produced by Image Movers. I think this one was, though. Just wasn't credited. Next one is Home on the Range, rated U. Its original release year was 2004. Its UK theatrical release date was August 6, 2004. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Feature Animation. Next one is Brother Bear, rated U. Its original release year was 2003. Its UK theatrical release date was December 5th, 2003. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Feature Animation. Next one is Treasure Planet, Find Your Place in the Universe. Rated U, even though I forgot to put the rating onto the poster. Anyway, its original release year was 2002. Its UK theatrical release date was February 14th, 2003. So Valentine's Day 2003. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Feature Animation. Next one is Five Children in It. Anything can happen if you believe in it. Rated U. Its original release year was 2004. Its UK theatrical release date was October 15th, 2004, which is a day that quite a few family films came out, such as this, as well as Boo Zeno and the Snurks, and also Shark Tale. And its UK theatrical distributor was Pathé, who released the film alongside Capital Films, the UK Film Council, funded by the National Lottery. Who else co-produced the film? Jim Henson Pictures, Davis Films, Endgame Entertainment, and among other companies. I think a lot of companies co-produced that film, but only a few of them appeared at the start, like Capital Films and the UK Film Council. Next one is The Princess Diaries, starring Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews, from the director of Pretty Woman and Runaway Bride, which is Gary Marshall. Rated U. Its original release year was 2001. Its UK theatrical release date was December 26, 2001, so Boxing Day 2001. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Brown House Productions. Speaking of The Princess Diaries, I've also done the poster for its sequel, The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement. It can take a lifetime to find true love. She's got 30 days. Rated U. And starring, once again, Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway. And directed by Gary Marshall again, the director of Pretty Woman and Runaway Bride. Its original release year was 2004. Its UK theatrical release date was October 22nd, 2004. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Walt Disney Pictures and Brown House Productions. Next one is Ella Enchanted, starring, again, Anne Hathaway, but I don't think Julie Andrews stars in this one. This Christmas, all spell breaks loose. Rated PG for mild comic violence. Its original release year was 2004. Its UK theatrical release date was December 17th, 2004, which is why it says about coming out around Christmas, because this is when it came out in the UK. It came out in North America back in April of 2004. It also just so happened to come out the same day in the UK that Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events came out in UK cinemas as well. And its UK theatrical distributor was Buena Vista International. And it was released by Miramax International and Jane Starts Productions. Next one is Affliction, a film by Paul Schrader, starring Nick Nolte, Sissy Spacek, James Coburn, and Willem Dafoe. Rated 15. Its original release year was 1997. Its UK theatrical release date was February 19th, 1999. And its UK theatrical distributor was Artificial Eye, who released the film in the UK alongside Lionsgate Films and Largo Entertainment. Next poster in this update is Traffic, directed by Steven Soderbergh. No One Gets Away Clean, starring Michael Douglas, Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro, Dennis Quaid, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Rated 18. Its original release year was 2000. Its UK theatrical release date was January 26, 2001, and its UK theatrical distributor was Entertainment Film Distributors, who released the film in the UK alongside USA Films, Initial Entertainment Group, and the Bedford Falls Company. Next one is Renaissance Man, starring Danny DeVito, a new comedy from the director of Big, who is Penny Marshall. Rated 12. Its original release year was 1994. Its UK theatrical release date was July 15th, 1994. And its UK theatrical distributor was Guild Film Distribution, who released the film alongside Synergy Pictures Entertainment, Parkway Productions, and Touchstone Pictures, the latter of which released the film in North America. And the final poster in this update is Colour of Night. 5 suspects, 2 lovers, 1 killer. Nothing is what it seems, except murder. Starring Bruce Willis and Jane March. Rated 18. Its original release year was 1994. Its UK theatrical release date was September 9th, 1994. And its UK theatrical distributor was Guild Film Distribution, who released the film alongside Synergy Pictures Entertainment and Hollywood Pictures, the latter of which handled North American distribution for the film. So that concludes this big long update where we've been pretty much here, there and everywhere, hence the title. So that concludes the update, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and see you all later.